Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Chrymer, and today I'm going to be reacting to Nona Q&A. This isn't going to be another music video or performance reaction. I'm just really curious to get to know more about the girls from Nona. So going forward, when I react to more of their things, I feel like I'm a bit more connected. And I'm just, really curious to know more about them in general. They have a Q&A video on their channel, so I'm going to react to that and hopefully get to know more about them through that. So let's go. For more reaction videos to Nona and much else, please make sure to subscribe. All right, opening question. How would you feel about performing at Head in the
Nervous.
Clouds?
But excited
Ooh.
that it's at Head in the Clouds. Our families are gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Wow.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, we wanna do our best, so that's why it's big. So
It's nervous.
So you're more nervous about your family than the audience?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Wow. That is so interesting. Obviously, Nona is a newer group, right? I'm not too sure how much experience all the girls have performing on stages or even as big stages as Head in the Clouds. But when we reacted to them, so that's already on my channel, they seem to just knock it out of the park, right? Such a nerve-wracking setting, but once all the lights are bright, can you actually perform and do a great job, especially with their families there apparently? That is just got to be such a high-pressure situation. And the fact that they nailed it and they just looked like professionals out there, that is so cool, especially for how young they are. It's just, wow, that's so impressive. It makes you nervous about performing
Maybe
for your
because
family.
it's gonna be our first time performing in front of them.
as a group.
As a group.
Oh, so they
As
never
Nona.
like
As a
came to, like,
group, okay.
rehearsal?
No.
Got
They
it.
have never
I think that's why.
watched.
They've stopped
Yeah.
by music videos.
They stopped
Yeah,
by.
shooting.
Okay.
Wow,
But-
yeah.
oh, yeah.
So
No
this is the
one even
first time they've
performed
actually
live
seen them
together.
as a
So-
group
God,
together. Yeah, that's really high pressure. What did they think when they saw you shooting a music
My
video?
mom cried, that's for sure.
Of course she
Cried a lot.
I could
No, everyone
imagine.
was so touched with our debut, right?
Yeah. When they came to, they were very proud.
That's
they
gotta
didn't
be
realize that
such
it
a
was
surreal
like
moment for the
That
parents.
good. Yeah.
and that good.
It must be such a proud moment for the parents, as well as probably the girls too, to be able to be like, hey, I'm actually doing something really, really cool over here. Like, I'm actually going to be able to be part of a group, make music, perform in front of crowds. And especially when you're making a music video, when everything's so professional and high production, like, that's got to be just a surreal moment. So as a parent, you got to be, must be so proud of your kid for being able to do this. And as the artist, you must be like, ugh, a little bit nervous, but also just as proud to be like, hey, look, I'm actually thriving out here. All right, that's so cool. How was it when you found out 88 Rising was first contacting you? That's so interesting too, because when you think about an artist that's first been scouted, I just hear so many things about just the artists themselves thinking it's a scam. Like, no way people are contacting me. This must be just fake. And then slowly but surely they realize, oh, it's real, and then they go ahead with it, and then there must be some tests or stuff to get through, but then after that they're just fully into signing contracts and getting into the nitty gritty about being a group. So I'm interested to see what they say here.
My friend told me like, 88 Rising, this is 88 Rising, wants you to be something, and then I say,
Wow.
is it good?
Is it good? You had
And
no
then-
idea.
Yeah, and then like, okay, let me try, and then
You tried.
It's amazing.
First time for
Wow.
everything.
88 Rising, and I tried the process. Now I'm here.
It's so cool. Because I could also imagine, because if you're not so involved in keeping up with a lot of the big media groups, like, you would just have no idea. If you get contacted, be like, who is this company? There's going to be so many questions that you wouldn't even know about. So it's cool that Christy says she had people around her to kind of refer to and be like, oh yeah, is this good? And then she ended up doing it anyway, which ended up being for the better. So that's really cool.
They just went to my manager and they said, like, can I set up a meeting?
Oh wow.
And
She
I
had
was
a
like,
manager
okay,
already.
Work.
Was
So
Bella
I did
already doing
have
work?
the meeting with her. She just said, like, oh, we want to make a girl group, an Indonesian girl group globally. And I was like, I was skeptical
Sure.
at first, of course,
of
because I was like,
course.
who are you? Where did you come from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do you do? I did a background check.
Yeah.
and I
She
thought-
did the background check.
She did a background check. That's so interesting that she was just on it. She's like, all right, who are you? Why are you contacting me? Is this legit? Like, that's what I mean. Like, you could be like Christy, who you have no idea, but then you also have Bila, who's just very much gonna figure it out. And it's interesting that she says she has a manager already. So I'm not too sure if she was already involved in some sort of media, whether she was an actress or already like a artist performing. That's cool to know that she's already had some experience at least with like being a talent of some sort.
And then I saw that she worked for 88 Rising, and I was like, you know what? I fucking trust them. I love their work. I
88
looked up to
Rising.
so many of your artists, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Like actually,
Wow.
I didn't know this much.
She's
about
on
you,
it.
so you
So
guys-
confident.
I like learned more about you after you guys debuted. 'Cause
You know
all
what?
the
Us too.
content- Really?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. Like,
On the
Like-
pre-debut.
Praise leader right here.
it's like, how do you even know? Like, I wouldn't even know many of the top media groups. I just kind of, once I know I like a group, and then I might hear the name in passing, but I never just like know about like big companies like that.
Your LinkedIn account.
Your LinkedIn account. We're also finding out things about each other. Trust.
I mean, yeah.
It must be
I
so
never saw
new,
that
yeah,
in my
to each
life
other.
until we debuted.
I didn't know that you danced that much
No,
before the
stop
debut.
dancing.
What the
Why
fuck?
are you
And
dancing?
all of
Shaz is a
sudden
big
I see,
dancer?
Like 5,000 K-pop covers.
She's done K-pop covers. That's so cool.
It's like every day there's a new one.
I know every day I'm like, dude, how many did
I
you
like how
do?
she loves. I love how she loves dancing that much. I just love that she does a lot of K-pop and maybe other genre of music dance covers. That must probably why she got scouted and why she was such a great fit for this group. Oh, that's really cool.
Every day I'm like, dude, how many did you do, dude? Active, man.
I was dancing my whole life.
That's how. That's how.
That's
she
what she's
felt.
passionate about.
Chrissy, I found
dancer.
you.
First,
Or me
right?
and like some other people.
Yeah, I remember Sandy texted me.
Yeah.
Sandy texted
And then you never got back to
Sandy
her,
was-
right?
Yeah.
She never. Christy is just living so like on the edge of things. She didn't know anything. She almost passed an opportunity because she didn't know, and now she's like late replying. Christy, I don't know how she's getting through, but she's doing
I was
it.
like, and I was like, dude, we need her. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. I was like, dude, she's fire. Like,
Yeah, we need
She's
her.
fire. Yeah.
Everyone
Still need her.
everyone
We still do-
confused. Everyone confused.
Aw, they're so
why,
close.
How Edith Rising can find me in this
Yeah,
small
yeah,
island. And it's
It's
in
just-
Lombok.
That's
Yeah,
beauty
what
of
the heck? How did
TikTok.
they found her?
One who
Oh,
reached out to me
TikTok.
was actually Shaz's classmate.
What?
Shaz was
Did
one
they
of
know
the
each other
first
somehow?
girls that was reached out to.
By Afit.
And then Kafit asked her like if she knew any other girls that would
She was
probably
like,
be interested.
You know what she said? We need
Ooh,
a singer who can hella sing.
hella
And I was like,
sing.
I know one person.
Oh,
And I
they
just,
knew each
You
other.
don't know
That's
her.
so cool.
We're a fan of her.
I didn't know her. I was a fan of Esther, if you don't know.
Oh, really?
You're a
I was
fan?
like, she can hella sing. And then I told Afid like your Instagram and then everything. And then I found out that I have a mutual
Wow.
with you.
Literal classmate.
Yeah. And so I
That's so
asked
crazy.
him to contact you.
So he contacted me.
Yeah.
Saying,
Okay.
hey, my classmate
Wow.
here says that if you want to be a part of a global girl group, you should like, hit up this number.
Global.
That's just such a wild thing to say. So that's cool that they had like a mutual contact. That's a cool tidbit because yeah, when you go around just trying to find members to fit this group, especially when they had a theme already, they want Indonesian girls, they want to make this global girl group. It must be so hard to find like the right pieces together. So when Shaz already had an idea for like a singer that just happened to be like a classmate of hers with a few connections short, be able to contact her, but then Esther must just be like, you want to be part of a global girl group? Like what? What does that even mean? And probably like, that's just crazy. No way, that's real. That's so funny.
Like, can I give her your contact and everything? And I'm like, sure. Like,
Sure, like
I
I
haven't
guess.
talked to this friend in a long time. It was also like very skeptical, like you were.
Of
And
course.
I also didn't really reply her that much.
Same.
Because I didn't know. And you were smarter than I am. You did your research. I was like, I have no idea what this person is doing. And like you, I think I was on a similar journey. I wasn't really doing music at the time. And I was focusing on college. I was focusing on other stuff.
Oh, okay.
But we met in person and then found out that she was from 88 Rising. And I'm like, oh, period.
legit.
Cool, she's
She
legit.
legit.
This person's legit. So yeah, and then I immediately
cool,
agreed
that's so
to
interesting.
training with the girls, and that's how I'm here.
That's how
They just started training, and now I'm here. You know what? Especially for the type of training that they must do to be, you know, a girl group of this magnitude. For her to just be like, yeah, you know, I did the training, and now I'm here. Like, what? That training must be really intense, but she's already got like the great vocals that they scouted her for. So I'm guessing the dancing probably came natural, or just, she was just passionate about it enough to just go through with it. It's so cool.
She's here.
Events where I'm singing, they're always like, you should actually try to email somebody at 88 Rising to see if you can get a record deal or something. And now it's 88
Wow.
Rising that came to me.
The coincidence,
Did you
just
ever
things
email?
happen
No,
like
I was too
that.
scared. I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
That's
I was
amazing.
too scared. They're never gonna take me. But now I'm here.
Excuse me.
But now, now she's
That's
here.
amazing.
They
I
did
was
take her.
contacted when I was in Sydney in college. I've been dancing since forever.
We can tell.
Yeah, big dancer,
I've
big
also
dancer.
done like a little bit singing covers here and there.
Damn.
So I actually do like.
She's just very modest about it.
I feel
I
like
just
my
do a
passion
little
has
bit. She
already
probably does it a
been
lot.
there the whole time, but I was just not getting the right sources and everything until I was contacted by Afid. You're gonna be in this global girl group. Do you want to join? La 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 la.
Do you
And
want
I'm
to
like,
join?
Yes.
It doesn't matter like
No details asked.
Just because.
It would be like,
Yeah, I was still studying at the
Right.
time, but I'm like, this has been my passion.
Sure.
And I'm like,
Wow.
yeah. And then I told my parents and everything, and then I found out that he was from 88 Rising because I
And
stalked.
then you found out after you said yes.
That's-
Yeah, I stalked her on LinkedIn.
She was just no details asked, not skeptical at all. Just like, yes, I want to do this because that's basically what I've been doing my whole life. I've been dancing, I've been doing a bit of singing, so this is something that I'd be very interested in. So yeah, give me the opportunity and be like, what? Now you're from 88 Rising? What the heck? Global girl group, Indonesian. What? That just a lot of things got added on top, but it was so interesting to know that she was just down no matter what. It could have been something of a lesser extent, but she's like, you know what? I'm really passionate about singing and dancing. I'm gonna give it a shot and see where it takes me. Cool. Very cool.
Said
Shad.
yes first before.
Yeah, I stalked her on LinkedIn, and then oh, she was
I
from
love
88
this.
Rising.
How do you feel when you first saw your debut video? Oh, that must be surreal.
I'm happy because, like, all people around me, like my family, my friend, it's really happy and proud of me.
Aw.
That makes me like,
So cute.
oh,
Want to work harder.
yeah, everyone happy because of me. And
Oh, she made her happy.
Oh my god.
They're hyping her up so much. I really like how they're hyping up Christine there. But yeah, that must be so surreal when you first get to see actual product. Like, I've been working hard for this. Here's the product, and then everybody's just like, "Oh, you're actually doing it. You're making the stuff that you're passionate about." And then it's just like probably a feel good moment for everybody involved. Your family, your friends are like, "Here she's doing it," and now she gets to share in that delight too because she's making them happy. How do you feel now that the world is hearing your music? Ooh.
I'm so overwhelmed by all the good responses,
It's the
like
support.
everybody's reactions is exactly what, like why we do what we do.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like everybody's loving the songs as much as we're loving it. And
They
we
make
love
great
doing what we
music.
love with people that we love. So it's like, it's,
you love us?
do I?
I'm just
It's
sassy.
like crazy to see our 3 years of hard work come into fruition.
It's
3
definitely-
years. So that's new information to me. I didn't know they were practicing or training for 3 years just for their debut because they debuted this year or so, I believe. So the fact that they've been training for that long, right? All the blood, sweat, and tears to finally put out your music, to put out your album, to just have everything you worked on out there for the world to see. And obviously, they knocked it out of the park. I think all their music is great. All their music videos are stunning. They really did put in great work and they had a great result. There was bound to be so much support from that, especially, from Indonesia, a very supportive country. So they got the support from there, but then also globally, I feel like a lot of people love their music as well. That's so cool.
working.
It's
But it's like we're doing it in a way where
No, she just cursed.
Christie's bad mouthing.
Fucking crazy.
Is cussing bad?
Didn't Viola just curse before though? She just said a bad word before though. So Christy's not allowed to say a bad word. She's gatekeeping. Only Viola can cuss, guys. Only she could say the bad words. That's gotta be the rule in Nona.
No.
No.
It's all good. You guys can cuss.
We're good.
We cuss
You will
in
cuss.
songs.
Okay.
We are
Mhm.
gonna
Sad face
fuck
live.
fuck your
Right,
sad
right.
face.
Yeah, exactly. What
Okay.
Literally, she's doing it first, but Christy's not allowed to. I'm guessing maybe they view Christy as more pure, and they're trying to protect her from saying bad stuff. I don't know. That's funny though. But yeah, it's cool that they're free to do whatever they want. They could cuss in their music videos. They can, just be free to do what they want, and they're not really gay kept by a lot of barriers. Because that's a very prominent thing in like K-pop, for example, where they're not allowed to do or say certain things. What are your goals? Shared vision. Well, that's an interesting question because obviously, when you're put into a group, at first you're just all individual people. Your backgrounds are all different. Maybe the way you think is very different. You're individual people. So when you're combined into one group, all of a sudden it's like, will there be a clash? Or will you guys be unified under one vision? And what is that vision? Because that could be anything. There must be an underlying tone of all of them just want to succeed. They just want to be artists. They just want to make music, put out stuff out there for the world to see. And that's probably what their goals are, just be a successful girl group at this point. But let's see their answers.
That's a good question. You answer.
Dang.
Want people to know about Indonesia more. Want people to
that's
know
a good
about
one.
our cultures, our diversity,
Yeah.
our everything, like how we sound, how we look like, how we...
We want to put Indonesia on the map, basically,
Yep.
through our music.
And
That's a cool
it's
goal to
getting
have.
there.
And it's getting there. Like
I would
visually,
say-
sonically, aesthetically, and our taste, the music that we put out, the songs that we put out, the music videos that we put out, we want it all to represent how culturally diverse Indonesia is, and that
Right.
even looking at the four of us right now, all of us look different,
Yeah.
but we're all
all
Indonesian.
Indonesians.
We're all Indonesian, That's so cool because, yeah, I would say that they're actually succeeding in that because they're actually becoming very popular as an Indonesian girl group because their music is so good. So I would say that they are putting Indonesia on the map because even when I first heard about Nona, I was like, Indonesian girl group? I feel like I've never heard Indonesian artists, Indonesian music. Like, what is this all about? Then when I saw all of them and I'm like, wow, this is something I could really get into. So I would say that yes, they are succeeding in that so far. And they still have a ways to go because they've only just started. So they could potentially do more to impact the world with Indonesian culture and stuff. So that's a really great goal for them to have. I really like how they shared that sort of sentiment and even saying like, oh yeah, they're, Indonesia, they look different, but Indonesia is the main thing that they're promoting.
Indonesia, we want to represent like Southeast Asia.
Southeast Asia.
Southeast
in general
Asia.
too.
Yeah, because that needs
Southeast
to happen in the mainstream.
Yeah, Southeast Asia is like really like under the radar. I feel like when you think about, the East, you probably just think about the Eastern countries, right? China, Japan, and Korea. You really don't think about Southeast Asia where you just got like Thailand, where you got Indonesia, right? All these countries that have their own culture, significance, and it just has a whole different way of life that is probably really cool, but we just don't get to hear about it a lot because it's not really mainstream, if you want to put it that way. So the fact that they can have a chance to influence people to be like, yo, Indonesia's cool, look at our styling, look at our food, look at our music, right? That's really cool. What do you think of the term island pop? What is island pop? I actually never heard of that term.
We're gonna make that
You right?
our
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
We're
Ooh,
The island girls.
they're iPop.
Island girl pop.
Island girl pop.
It's an island
Okay.
summer.
So I'm guessing that's just gonna be their motto for Southeast Asian music. Island pop. That's cool. I never heard of that phrase before, but now I'm gonna associate that to Nona. How was the training process? Must be so hard, right? I would assume.
Maybe because we didn't actually train.
Yeah.
We had dance classes. We had singing lessons, of course, but
Coaching.
But the
coaching.
focus, yeah.
But the focus is solely on finding our true, like our own identity.
Whoa.
That's why we tried
Okay.
so many different kind of
Genres.
music genres, different kinds
That's
of
so
genre of
interesting.
choreography.
Yeah.
We tried a lot. I think that is training for us. That's
Yeah.
why it's
Yeah.
different.
So cool.
Try-
Just
try
finding
it out.
themselves.
And it was a collaboration with 88 to
Yes.
figure out what, in the end of the day, sounds the best for us and for them as well. And it was just like a two-way communication type of thing. I think that was our training.
I think also
That's so cool.
that makes us so close to
Oh.
Each other?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
'Cause they have to go so hard for it too.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Like this
This close because we
This
spent
close.
every day together.
And now we live together.
We're like
We live
sisters, you
together,
guys.
too.
Really?
Really?
Yes. Yeah. Except they just bully me because I'm the youngest.
We don't bully you.
Sister, we're
family. This is our
Okay, do you not find that
That means stare by Viola. We don't bully you. Don't say that in front of the camera. The training process, I would have thought, would be very intense, very difficult for them to get through. But it's interesting that they're saying, like, actually, the dancing and the singing lessons, they're whatever, right? But what's really important to us, for us to get right, for us to really work hard on, was just our concept in general. The type of music that they make and just everything around that is their focal point in order to make authentic music for themselves, obviously for the company to succeed, for the group to succeed. If they want to complete their mission of putting Indonesia on the map, they just got to make sure they get all these details right. And that becomes first, besides like all the other training, because these girls are talented anyway. So they probably found singing and dancing a lot easier than actually trying to figure out who they are and what are they going to make. So that's really interesting.
Oh, we have our own. Oh, we have our different roles in the family too, which is.
Oh, they have a family.
I'm the child.
A child.
I'm the mom.
The mom. No wonder she was scolding Shaz. The mean look. That when she turned to Shaz there and gave that mean, intense stare, I'm like, oh snap. She is very intense, but probably very sweet as well.
She's the other mom.
Other mom, the nice mom.
And I'm just the house helper. I'm just
She's just the maid. She's the manager of the house. We got like the good cop, bad cop, I guess. Christy and Viola. Esther just keeps things tidy, and then Shaz is just the baby, I guess. That's funny.
But
She's just
we
there.
didn't assign her that.
She assigned
herself.
herself.
She likes to
You
clean.
got to clean?
because I wash the dishes and I clean
But she cooks.
the bathroom.
I cook.
Me and
Ooh,
Christy
she's a
were
cook.
Too.
yeah, and me and Christy were just hanging out.
They're just vibing.
They just
do.
vibe. That's so funny. Was it working with 88 Rising? Ooh.
Sean is one of the most
Let's go
creative
in.
minds in the industry right now.
I swear.
And we're so honored to work
He's
with him.
always right.
Crazy.
Oh, high
At
praise.
the end of the day, you're always
You're
right
like-
for
Yeah.
some reason.
You're like,
it's
it's
so
Sean.
it's actually
We hate it.
It's
We
actually
hate that you're always
annoying how
right.
right you are. It's like what? Look at his happy feet. It's so annoying.
No,
Like,
Oh, because they're just so funny that they're just like mocking the manager or whatever for they're just mocking him for always being right, because obviously a veteran who's been in the industry for a while, probably just showing all the ropes to the girls because they're so new at being at this level. That's so funny.
so annoying that you're right all the time.
We love it though.
It's
love
like
it.
at the first time we
that's
heard we're gonna be
great.
we're gonna release some 80s music, we're like, oh
yeah, I
80s
remember that.
music.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And then boom, superstitious.
We love
Wow.
it. People love
Hey,
it.
damn.
It was really
Sean was
good.
right. Sean was right.
You just have
Superstitious
the vision,
was
like,
so cool.
You're
Always.
a visionary.
You're a
The
visionary.
visionary guy's very experienced.
They always ask how we feel.
And they make us really comfortable. You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Sean always texts us.
Aw,
How
Vibe-
are you?
vibe
What's the
check.
vibe today?
How you feeling
What's the
today? How you
vibe?
feeling today? How's the
That's
practice?
important,
No
though.
CEO does this, you guys.
That's important though. To ask how somebody is like a very powerful thing that not a lot of people really recognize. A lot of the times that can pass us by. We're also busy. That emotions can kind of go on the wayside sometimes. So the fact that they check up on them is really good.
I
Yeah.
love you guys. Mm-hmm.
We love
It rising.
Vibe check is always so good. Happy feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh, that was so cool. All right. I feel like I got to learn a lot about Nona through that video. I got to see apparently their house roles within their own little family. That's so funny. And also just a lot of their goals and their aspirations, a little bit about their background in terms of getting contacted for being in this group. That was much needed. I feel like now I can go forward and actually know a little bit more about their personalities. And now I feel more attached to the group. That's why I like doing this on my own time when I get into a new group. I'm like, I need to know more about them because this will actually make me connect with them a little bit more. And hopefully I'll just be a bigger fan because of it. And I think it really did help. And now I'm looking forward to more of their music or whatever they do in the future. That was my reaction to the Nona Time Q&A. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below and leave me any recommendations there as well. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.